Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I've been inspired to upload my previous timeless videos. Now these will be for anyone that either has never viewed them or has but didn't find that they resonated at that point in time, or anyone that's new to my channel. This time around, however, I'll be including the extended version for further guidance for anyone who does want to watch the video and go into the extended. Please trust that if you're here, it's because you're meant to be and you are on path. There will be something either in the first part as a message for you or the second part as help and guidance in moving forward on your path, okay? I do want to point out that they are going to be dated, but that is only for organizational purposes. They are timeless videos and can be watched at any point, and if they resonate, the messages are there for you. Watch for them to upload on the 10th or 11th of every month. I hope you enjoy them. Let's go. Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I want to thank you so much for liking, viewing, sharing, subscribing. Whoa. Please do not forget to hit the thumbs up down below so that the video can circulate for others. Thank you. First card, Faith. Nice. Queen of Swords. Ooh, the Lover's card. Perfect. Palace of Swords, a very auspicious card to get. Devil, and part of your overall energy. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. Three of Cups. Beautiful. And the Page of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck and part of your overall energy with the center of the spread is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so these are, I'm going to do it this way, then you can see it better. Can see those, I'm sure. Okay, so these are combined, your overall energy for this reading. The Eight of Cups, as you can see on the card, depicts someone walking away from something that is no longer serving them emotionally. Because it is cups, it's all about emotion. So you are walking away from someone or something that no longer is emotionally fulfilling. The other representation of the card is that you are walking toward, because this person is climbing the stairs toward the moon. So that's all about intuition. You know, I have a card in a different deck, and it's called Navigate by the Stars. And it's and you notice in the cups, the Eight of Cups card, it's dark. So you're having to navigate by feel here, by emotion, and what feels good and what feels right, because there's not a lot of light by the light of the moon. You know, you're not traveling by sunlight, you're traveling by moonlight. So this could be you moving in a direction, moving toward what does make you happy, what makes you feel good, and you're walking away from that which no longer fulfills you emotionally. Okay, so some of you might not even be walking away from something or someone. You could just have decided that you're walking toward what does fulfill you emotionally. The Devil card, now if you notice it in this deck, he's in a cage all by himself. The door is open. In all the other cards, in the Devil card, there's two people. There's usually a couple there. Well, his mate is gone. His mate either escaped this cage or was never there in the first place. So the relationship that you feel or felt bound by, you actually weren't. You weren't bound to that person. There was no tie to that person, not like you think anyways, or like you feel, some of you. Others of you, it's your person. Your person left here, and they're the ones walking toward what does fulfill them emotionally. But this is a reading about you. So it's very possible that you decided to release yourself from that cage, and you're the one that left and is heading toward what it is you want emotionally. But if you notice the devil in that card, he's not even looking at the person in the cage. So if that's you feeling trapped in a situation, you're not. The door is wide open. The cage door is wide open. The devil's not even keeping an eye on you. He's just standing behind the cage. He wouldn't even notice you disappearing. So you're not trapped. You're not stuck. But like I said, I feel for some of you, it's that you did escape that feeling of being trapped. And you're moving toward what it is that you feel will fulfill you emotionally, which could be your twin. Maybe you were in a karmic relationship. Just let me take a look at the cards now and get a feel for any messages coming through. Okay. The devil and the Eight of Cups combined here. I feel for most of you, because of the messages that are coming through with your cards here, for most of you, it is about having the faith and clarity, which is coming, and I'll get to that in a minute, to know that you are capable and able to walk away from this. You're at a point in time where you need to cut things out of your life. If you want to get to your twin, you need to start cutting things away and let them fall. And some of you do need to walk away. Some of you might be in a karmic relationship. Some of you, it's about a way of thinking. It's maybe something that you've felt for a long time, or something you've thought for a long time. But it's time to get to the truth. It's time to have the strength, stand in your own power, cut the things away that no longer serve a purpose. You are going to be gifted with clarity. That's what the Palace of Swords is all about. Swords is all about intellect and the mind and thought. And so you are going to be gifted with clarity. You've got the Queen of Swords up here. You've got the Palace of Swords here. Seven of Swords over here. The message with this for you is you don't have to sneak away. You're going to have clarity. You just climb out, walk away, just walk away. You don't need to sneak. Just do it. Have the faith and the courage and the ability to be this Queen of Swords. This could be your person, male or female, because it is general. Keep in mind, please, it is general, that it's not going to resonate with all of you, but the Queen of Swords would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, if that's your person. But the energy of the Queen of Swords is she's got a lot of inner strength, that lady. She's extremely, extremely strong and confident, and she knows her self-worth. And anyone that comes in and comes short where her self-worth is concerned, or her self-respect, gone. She wields that sword and cuts them out of her life quicker than you can blink, because she knows her value. And that's where you need to be. You need to have the faith. You need to know your own value. Know it enough that you deserve this relationship, this twin flame partnership. And you will have the clarity. You will have the knowing to walk away from whatever it is you need to walk away from. It's going to be different for all of you. Some of you, it's a karmic relationship. Others, it's just a way of thinking, a belief system. I feel like with the Seven of Swords here, some of you feel you're lacking self-confidence. You're feeling like you're having to hide from the world. You just kind of, you sneak in and out of places and situations. You try not to be seen or heard because, God forbid, should the attention end up on you, because it's just me. But you have no reason to be that way. None. You're deserving of everything that comes to you, everything good that comes to you in life. You are so deserving of that. And you are deserving of this twin flame relationship. You don't have to sneak anymore. Stand tall, stand brave, be confident. Stand your ground, right? Stand in your own power, stand in your own truth. Be you. You're perfect as you are, absolutely perfect. You're going to know that though, because you do have clarity coming in. You are going to see things from a different vantage point. That's what this is all about. The Palace of Swords, it's all about, it's all about standing high up on one of these palaces, the very top one here, and having a different vantage point. You're able to look down and see things from a very different angle, and that's where you have you gain the knowing, okay? And that's when you gain your own power back, and you have the strength to stand tall and be you. Just be you. And when you can do that, be time for celebration. It'll be a very happy time for you emotionally, because that's when the good news comes in. This is good news. Page of Wands, they're all about messages. They are the messengers. And this page in particular brings good news. It's also wands, so it could be something that you're very passionate about, someone or something. It's right below your twin, right? So you've got your twin, the Seven of Swords, and the good news coming in. So stop sneaking. You don't need to sneak. For others of you too, this card for me has a message of you don't see it coming. It sneaks up on you. It surprises you. It shocks you. Your twin could shock the hell out of you with this good news that's coming in, because you're not expecting it. But stand up. Stand tall. Be you. That's amazing. Just being you. You're amazing. You have faith. Have the faith. See things from a different angle so you can see just how amazing you are, how perfect you are as you are, who you are, what you believe in. You don't have to hide anything. So this is where you are-ish, okay? This is timeline. This is usually where we're starting out. This is where you're at. This is where you want to head, or where you are heading. And again, these two cards are your overall energy. So you are very fractured in your energy. Part of you knows you need to walk toward what it is you really want and what will fulfill you emotionally. Another part of you is feeling very trapped and can't move. So, you're going in different directions here. Part of you is moving, the other part is stuck in place. And you're not going to be able to get from here to here with that energy, that point of attraction, okay? I want to clarify this Seven of Swords. I want to know why you feel like you need to hide from the world. Okay, why is the Seven of Swords here for Taurus angels? Eight of Pentacles. You know, it's kind of like the Eight of Cups. It's about moving in a brand new direction. A direction that you've never headed in before. And I think for some of you, for most of you, that's why you feel you have to hide. Because for some of you, you could be moving into your spiritual side. And, you know, those of us that are doing spiritual work, like me, reading cards on YouTube and doing private readings, for the first while, I found it really hard. People would say to me, "What do you do for a living, Diane?" And I found it really hard to be myself and tell them what I do for a living. So I used to say, "I'm a life coach." You know, that was my easy way. That was my sneaky way of getting past that, to answer it, because I didn't want to say, you know, I'm an intuitive guide. I read tarot cards for a living. But be proud of who you are. This is who you are. Whatever this is for you, for all of you. Be proud of this newness in your life, of moving in that new direction. Can I get another card on the Seven of Swords, please? Don't hide who and what you are. That's... Commit. Four of Wands is a card about stability and commitment. Commit. Commit. For others of you, this is in regards to your twin flame, because the Four of Wands is about twins. It can represent the twin flame relationship. And with it being right underneath my twin flame card, you're hiding from the relationship because it's so new. It's not like anything you've ever known, and you're afraid to commit. Some of you. That feels like a very small number of you, though. You know, I know the Seven of Swords isn't a card about fear, but that's what I'm hearing. You're hiding a fear. That's what this is saying. You're hiding the fear of commitment and heading in this new direction. You're just uncertain. And so for some of you, this card down here, the Seven of Wands, is about being guarded. You're guarding your heart. You're protecting yourself. For others of you, it's about needing to stand your ground, stand up, and stand in your true, authentic power. That would help you with your confidence in your twin flame relationship as well. And I think that's where the Palace of Swords comes in. I think you're going to be gifted with some clarity and just a whole brand new way of thinking and knowing. Why is the Devil here? I think it's all this fear. You want to walk toward emotional fulfillment, but you think you're just full of fear. If this isn't you, Taurus, then it's your partner, your twin. Why is the Devil here, angels? Okay. So the star represents wishes, dreams, wish fulfillment, Also represents hope and healing. But the other card you got with that is the Five of Pentacles. Look at these people, battered and bruised, this one guy. The other one is so sad. They're both crying. It's a fear, like I said. It's a fear. This is what you want. This is what you're afraid you're going to end up with. You're fearful that you're going to be rejected. And so you're not moving toward what you really want. Why do you think you're going to be rejected? Lack of self-esteem? Why is the Seven of Wands here, angels? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Okay, Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is all about planning and strategizing, but he's got the world in his hand. It's yours. It's yours if you want it. You don't need to plan and strategize. It's there. This could be your partner, and this could be you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's also an energy of nurturing and caring and giving, and it's a motherly figure. Grounded, very balanced. It's a strategy. Being guarded, standing your ground, that's your strategy. But you don't need to be guarded. Okay, bottom of the clarifier deck. Three of Wands. And it now becomes part of your overall energy with the other cards. So you need to meld these two together. You need to get rid of the fear that things are not going to turn out the way you want them to, so that you can move toward that emotional fulfillment and instead of waiting. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 cards here, or more if they come out, but I'm going to go for 3. I want Source to show you, tell you what you need to do to change your point of attraction, to change your energy so that you can attract what it is you want to you and have the emotional fulfillment you're looking for. Okay, what does Taurus need to know or do to change their point of attraction and have this beautiful twin flame relationship? Have the courage and the self-confidence and the self-worth to make this transformation over to their twin. 3 cards, please, angels. Okay, there's one. We need two more. Boy. And there's two. You might want to fast forward because it looks like the angels are looking for that perfect card. There we go. Okay. Oh boy, you got a whole bunch of cards here. That's great. Okay, so the first one out of the gate, the Hierophant. This is all about spirituality, divinity, however you want to word that. Also, the Hierophant represents tradition. It's about, it can represent engagement, marriage. But for me, in this, answering the questions that I've asked for you, it's more about a spiritual side. It's more about intuition. The Hierophant for me is kind of like the High Priestess in my eyes. But he can represent commitment. So this is, I'm going to keep it as commitment and partially commitment and intuition. So use your intuitive abilities to, you know what, let's get the rest of the cards out and then I will tell you. Okay, so Queen of Swords. You had that in the first part of your reading. This is all about cutting through the crap and getting to the truth. It's all about the truth, clarity, enlightenment, right? And that's where you're headed. So I feel like Source is going to come in and help you move forward in this situation. But you are going to have to do some work. Oh my God. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Wow. Okay, like I said, I'm going to get all the cards out and then we'll go through the story. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. You're worried that this person is going to reject you. They feel exactly what you feel. This is your twin. You mirror each other. Whatever you're feeling, they're feeling. Whatever you're thinking, they're thinking. King of Wands. Knowing what you want and going after it. knowing exactly how to do that, and not stopping until you get it. Okay, so to get from a place of feeling trapped because you're fearful that things aren't going to turn out the way you want them to, and getting to a place where you are moving toward what it is you want that you think is going to give you emotional fulfillment. You have the Hierophant, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Intuitively, they're saying you already know. You already know. Where's this fear coming from? Where is this lack of self-confidence coming from? Because you already know deep down inside, you have the clarity. You know that this is the person that you're going to end up spending a lot of time with. They are your wish fulfillment. They do reciprocate your feelings. They want what you want. And you already know this. Why are you fighting it? Why are you allowing this fear to stop you from moving in that direction? Why do you have the fear in the first place? You have wish fulfillment, the commitment, the lifelong commitment, the clarity and enlightenment, reciprocity, and you both know exactly what you want, and you both want the same thing. It breaks my heart to see this because you know, I'm not sure what happened in the past, Taurus, where this person is concerned, but it feels to me like there are things in the past that occurred that knocked you down a notch or two in the self-confidence department. Things are different now. Things are so different now. You've grown and changed. They've grown and changed. And you've always known. Source is telling me you've always known. You've always known. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's work on what you can do now to get from having the faith to either delivering that message or receiving it. Could be one and the same. You could, text or call your twin, and that's when you find out that they're open to you, right? So it's them giving you the good news, but in essence, it's you making the call. Or it could be the other way around. They contact you and get the good news from you, but I'm reading for you. So for me, this is you getting the good news, getting the go-ahead. Okay, 3 cards again. I'll use this deck and the Sacred Traveler. This is the Energy Oracle deck. What can we tell Taurus about getting from point A to point B, angels? Okay. There's 2. So let's get 1 from the Sacred Traveler deck then, and we'll have 3 cards. And there we go. That happened fast. And we've got 2. That's awesome. Okay. So the first card you have, here, let me get this out of your way. There, okay. The Temple Path. Okay, take a look at this. See the spiral on the ground there? That's generally, in a twin flame relationship, it is very much a spiral. And that's why sometimes we feel like we're working on the same thing over and over again. We really aren't. What it is if you were to look at, say, a cone shape and wrap stairs around the cone shape, you know, as you're going up the cone, you're going higher, but you do keep coming around to here, and now you're there again, and now you're there again. You have the same vantage points. You're just climbing higher and higher, right? And that's this spiral. It's always a spiral climb. And then you have the stairs to this beautiful, look at the glow around this thing. Oh my goodness, it's like a gazebo or a cathedral of some kind. I'm going to have to read this for you guys because I've never had this card and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. The Thinking Woman. 47. Look at this. You have an 11. 47 adds up to 11, and the next card you have is the 12. So the Thinking Woman. This is someone who comes in and helps you on your path. This could be a family member, a friend. It could even be a karmic partner. But it's generally a woman. And if you're a man watching this, it could be a karmic partner. If you're a woman watching this, it could be a karmic partner, but it could be just a girlfriend of yours, you know, a friend. But it's the situation when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? So let's just get these cards out first and then we'll get to it. Okay, and then you have Watching Clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. So for right now, what you need to do is meditate, relax, chill out, go for walks in nature. They're trying to guide you, give you messages. They're not able to get through if you're not connected, if you're not in alignment with your inner guidance. And that's what this card represents, getting in alignment with your inner guidance, your inner being, so that you can hear the messages and be guided where you need to go. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. You are going through a transformation. Your relationship, your situation, like I said to you, you have grown and changed. They have grown and changed. This situation has transformed. It's gone through a transformation, and it's not going to be the way it used to be, the way it used to feel, okay? But I want to read this card for you. Number 12. Okay, I'll let you look at it while I read it. Because it's such a beautiful card. Okay, so the Temple Path, it says spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. And that can include this one here too, the thinking woman. It can be a spiritual guidance, okay? Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Wow, so you are on path. You are growing, transforming, moving in the right direction. Like I said, you already know. You already know. And you will be inspired. We always are. When we're being divinely guided, we always receive some kind of an impulse or inspiration to move in a direction that will take you to your emotional fulfillment, okay? But you already know. And those cards say the same thing. You already know. Allow yourself to go through the transformation. Cut away the things that no longer serve a purpose in your life. Lighten the load so that you can move forward easily, okay? And you will be inspired when to make that move. Wow. This turned out to be an absolutely beautiful reading. Absolutely beautiful. I hope it helps, Taurus. I really do. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your support by being in the extended version. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.